I love men. Or, sorry, you should say it in your own words.
I love men. Heart.
Now, does this extend beyond the like in a general sense? Do you love hurting men?
No, I mean, if I have a partner, I would never want to hurt him.
No, what about you? It's not a partner, just men in general.
I mean, if they're not getting into the kink, then no, I don't really like. I don't sit here and I'm like, I just want to hurt someone today. Like, again, this is based.
But didn't you say that you enjoy it? Like you find it funny?
Yeah.
I do find it funny, but they're giving into the kink.
I mean, but the tweet itself doesn't say anything about, like, here's an asterisk, disclaimer, this is specifically about a kink. Your tweet lives on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. And I mean, anyone
fact,
that's looking at my account usually is within the community, so they would have an understanding of that.
It's a public Twitter profile. Anybody could stumble upon your thing. I mean, even in your profile, there's no such asterisk or disclaimer that says, by the way, these are satirical, or this is only within the context of this kink. And even if, I mean, so you're not really disclaiming away that you are talking about just all men in general.
Because I don't have to disclaim. If you want to look at that tweet and get offended, that is on your own volition. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sitting here being like, who am I going to hurt today?
I mean, you don't think that that's an offensive thing?
I mean, it's offensive, but people say offensive shit every day.
What if the roles were reversed? Like, what if a guy tweeted, I love women?
Then everyone has the ability to argue against something. If you feel that strongly, say something. And if you don't, whatever.
Well, I'm just looking for a concession that it has absolutely nothing to do with your kink, and this is actually just how you genuinely view men.
This is my
it's not your, right?
Well, I mean, like,
you're just doing it for money. It has nothing to do with your sex.
I mean, I'm into it in an extent of, like, it's a practice. Like, it's like, if you're in a dom space or like for some a sub space, like, this is what you're into, but it doesn't mean you're into it all day, every day. Like, you leave, like, they leave sub space where they work in the military, or I have plenty of subs that have done, pretty important, like, crazy jobs. You know what I mean?
But it's not your kink, it's their.
I mean, my kink is financial domination. I'm also into, like, like, I enjoy human men. I think it's fun.
Yeah, so you derive sexual pleasure by saying things on Twitter such as, pull it up.
The last one.
The last one. I love hurting men. You derive sexual pleasure from either saying or doing those things.
I mean, if the situation is like a submissive is like getting to that, then yeah, I think it's hot.
No, but
like,
you said it's your, so you're deriving pleasure simply by virtue of saying that.
Yeah, I get pleasure from it. I get pleasure from tweeting like that. I think it's fun. I like it.
So if somebody had a kink, for example, where they do, because, like, I don't think you can explain away behavior purely, and here's the pretext or justification of a behavior. It's a kink, it gives me sexual pleasure. There are certain things that can just be deemed objectively wrong. So, like, hurting animals, would you agree that that's wrong?
Yeah, that's wrong.
What if somebody derives sexual pleasure from hurting animals?
Then that's up.
How's this any different than you saying you like hurting men?
Because they're men, and a lot of men like hurting women, so.
I'm not sure I totally follow there.
What was hard to follow?
Well, your justification is, well, men do bad things, so I can also do bad things to perhaps even innocent men, because there's bad men out there who do bad things to conceivably innocent women.
These aren't innocent men. They're coming to me for this. You know what I mean? Like,
Nobody came to you on your Twitter. That's just you putting it out into the ether.
Well, yeah, it's called marketing.
So then you don't actually believe it.
No, she does believe it.
I do believe it.
It's her.
So then it's not just marketing.
Yeah.
I mean, it is marketing. I am marketing myself. Like,
But
I'm
you
putting that out.
So here, X person.
Hang on. This was
wait.
She brought up like the kill shot here. So the logic is, I do believe this. No, I don't. It's marketing. Okay, well then it can't just be marketing if you do believe this.
I didn't say I don't believe it. I just said it's marketing. And
no, but you said that you enjoy it and that you like it.
I do enjoy it. I enjoy humiliating men.
It's not just marketing, yeah.
I mean, sure, you could call it not just marketing, but in that sense where I'm tweeting something general like that, that's marketing.
Okay, yeah, but you also believe it.
Sure.
That it's not marketing. It's not well, not just marketing, right? It's something you believe.
Right, but
so it's marketing your set of beliefs.
Yeah, in a context of being, I enjoy humiliating men, yeah.
Not external this context?
I mean, in my everyday life, I'm not going to go up to a man and be like, you're f***ing ugly, like, f*** you, like, for no reason.
Well, I mean, the evidence already exists. You post misandrist comments on Twitter.
Is this account, though, specific to that? Or
yeah, I don't use that account for anything else.
It's not like a personal account.
No.
You would consider it like a account.
Yes, yeah. That it's labeled as that.
I mean, that's a really easy way to try to like shield from what we're trying to get at here. But so when it comes to the marketing component, in the example I previously provided, where if somebody was gratified by harming animals, if they just defended it while it's marketing, that still is not a defense to the abuse of animals.
I mean, I don't co-sign the abuse of animals. I love animals.
What about the abuse of men?
Sure, I co-sign it.
Okay, well.
Well, do you eat animals?
Huh?
Do you eat animals?
I do, yeah.
You hear that much about them.
But you're comparing though, and maybe you're not. Maybe you're just comparing general belief system, but you're comparing like hurting men to hurting animals, whereas like hurting men in the context of sex is like a thing. You know what I mean? But is that not the comparison you're making? You're just making it like that's the personal preference?
No, actually, he's kind of going with what you're saying here. So Brian's, again, just trying to untangle the ideas.
No, so me too.
So to untangle it, is the idea here that this is just a character? She's just playing a character?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And if you're just playing a character, fine, right? Okay, we can concede. You're playing a character, and that's all you're doing. But it seems every time we lean into, is this just a character? We get, no, these are actually what I believe.
I said it was I mean, obviously, you can call it a character if you want. I mean, there are men that I enjoy humiliating, like, in person. Like, I was in Vegas about a month or two ago. Some guy tried to photobomb my picture. I said, get the fuck out of my picture. Like, you know, I thought it was funny, and it was.
So yeah, I mean, I could see that being funny to tell somebody to get your picture shot. Fine, sure. But what we're asking here, is this you or is this a character that you are playing?
I would say it is a character 85% based on who I am.
Okay. So then I guess the last question, I'm going to try to give you the easiest out possible. So if there was never money exchanged in hands again, right, would you do this for fun?
Well, FinDom is my main kink. So it would depend, but no, I probably wouldn't give out free for no money. What's the fun in that?
With a partner or something? Like, do you enjoy
I mean, personally, I wouldn't want to be
partnered with somebody who
partnered with someone like that. Yeah, I want to be partnered with someone that's confident.
And that's a character. Then that's a character.
Sure, it's wrong. I don't really care.
Yeah. Got the kill shots on this side of the table tonight.
I'm still not convinced that it's a character, though. I mean, I just think this is just your genuine self.
Demeanor, yeah. I mean, I don't have to convince you. I mean, you can believe what you want to believe about me. There's plenty of people in my life that can attest to my great character. And I'm sure there's people that couldn't.
Okay, next tweet. Let's close the doors. Nick.
Maybe there wouldn't be a loneliness epidemic for men if they all knew their place as inanimate objects devoted to my financial pleasure.
Okay. Why are the girls laughing at this?
Because it's just like a kind of outrageous statement to me.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
That's kind of crazy. Like,
Sure, call it crazy.
Do you genuinely believe that's all that men are good for? Is just fight?
I think it's situational.